be in here too long. Not here, but inside the house. Wait till a few people hop on, though. I've got my coffee. Good morning, clinky clinks, everybody. It is Friday. It is rainy. Rain has not stopped for the last couple days, which I did ask for God to bring some rain so my driveway could be washed off, and that seemed to work out pretty good. Good morning, Tanya. Hi, Amber. Hi, Karen. Hello, Sharon. Hi, Melissa. Hello, everybody. Good morning. 7-Eleven. We're going to head outside in just a minute. Whoppa. I don't know what Whoppa means, Debbie. I'm not sure what that means. Whoppa. Oh, a Whopper? Like a Whopper? For breakfast? I can do a Whopper for breakfast. How's that? We can blind ourselves. I'm adding some luminescence. I'm getting blinded. That doesn't work. I need a ring light over here. Stop. I'm under arrest. Here's my license and registration. All right. That doesn't work. We can do it like this. Ooh, welcome to the show. Man, this shows you how chunky your cheeks really are. Hi, Massachusetts. How are ya? Chances are, when I ask you guys who you are or how you are, where all people are. Where all people are? I don't know. I don't know where the people are. Anyways, if I ask how are you, chances are I might not see the response from you guys. So I'm just waiting for a few people to get on over here so we can move on with the morning. Last night, I was on the Goat Father page. I was messing around on the YouTube channel. The Goat Father, and I was messing around with the new computer for the command center. And guess what? I ditched. What's shaking bacon? Not much. Bacon shake. I ditched StreamYard. So right now I ditched StreamYard. Not that I'm saying I'm getting rid of it forever, but it is like $35 a week. And WAPA stands for Where All People Are. Where all people are, meaning we are here. I did not know that. My brain is fried. Oh my gosh, if anybody sat and watched me messing with that computer last night, it was out of control. The software is free. It's open sourced, open broadcasting system or something called OBS. And I'm sitting there for 6 hours, maybe 7 hours, and I tried my best to try to figure out this software, and it was cray-cray. There are so many options, so many things, and I tried screencasting my screen. I used my big screen TV as my monitor so you guys could see, so I could see, and I did it all within my living room. But here's the biggest problem. Holla! Your brain was fried just watching me. The biggest problem is that I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated with StreamYard because I think that $1,600 laptop that I bought last time would have probably worked. And now I have a $2,700 gaming computer that I'm not going to game from to handle my cameras, which ultimately what I've discovered, it's the StreamYard's fault that it couldn't handle more incoming cameras from the same place. It can't. It can handle 10 cameras, but they must come from 10 different sources. I'm not going to do Twitch. I mean, I've asked this question before. I've done Twitch. Hey, I did Twitch. I tried it. Somebody told me to do it last year. I was live. I think I did 2 live streams on there. I got 1 person to watch me. So Not doing that. But I was so disheartened that ultimately it all came down to StreamYard being the problem, not the computer. And I found that out by finally having one of the best computers you can get out there, trying to process these cameras and still failing on StreamYard, then just trying a different software, a free one, which I had been avoiding because it's so complicated. You have to really know your stuff. So, guess what? I'm being forced to learn something new. I think we all should be forced to learn something new. It exercised my brain last night, and I think I'm going to be smarter because of it. Now, Lauren did say, hey, don't think I'm going to be able to set this up because I'm not. Good morning. Yeah, I'm in old formerly NSW. So, yeah, let's ask a question. What is this? Let's just see a couple comments. Return the gaming computer and go back to the laptop. Okay, so here's the deal. If you do search on the internet, the USB port still maxes out at 3 or 4 cameras on a laptop if you want to stream in 1080. And last night I was actually changing my settings to way above 1080 DPI. I was putting the resolution super high and it was still working. So technically, if I want to expand, the laptop is just enough and this computer is more than enough, which meaning we don't want just enough. Just enough is not enough, right? Okay, who is McFadden? So we get gifts sent to us a lot. More animals. Oh, the mud sale doesn't start until tonight at 4. That would be the tool sale. The tool sale, yeah, I know. Who is McFadden? I'm going to get there. The tool sale is tonight at 4. Tomorrow's the actual mud sale. I didn't buy anything yet. I really don't plan on buying any wants. I cannot go there buying wants. I have to go to the mud sale and look for needs for the property. It needs immediate needs. I cannot have a repeat of Lake Road, although we love Lake Road and we love the area that we can keep all of our junk. No, it's not nobody's selling mud. You just get muddy there. I had some trippy stuff online. I did, yeah. You will get a few wants. No, I can't get any wants. I don't want anything sitting around for until the next year, and I have to just sell it again. Here is a need. Correct, April Jung. One of the needs are a goat. I need to get a goat. This is the third. The Pepsi machine is still sitting there, right? That was a want. Even though I may have said I needed it, that was a want. A mower. My zero turn is broken. I haven't had a chance to actually look at it. So is that a want or is that a need? You tell me. Do I take this one to a shop and get it fixed? Yes, a goat is a need for my purposes. Most people know. A cow is not a need. No. Saving a life. That's right. Lights for the barn. That's true. I don't need the lights for the barn. I want better lights. See, that is not a need. I need a mower because, well, do you need to? Do upper barn flooring. I have about 1/5 of the flooring I need for the barn floor. So yes, maybe barn flooring. Everyone does have a lot of wants. All right, let's figure out who McFadden is. Cinco needs a girlfriend. Yeah, I need a Whopper. Come on. Saving a life is a new tradition. This is true. Saving a goat from the auction is. Yes, the lights will save money. Correct. I don't need a tractor. McFadden. All right. This is sent to us as a gift. Can somebody please tell me who sent this to us? I checked it out this morning. I'm not gonna lie. There is no note. It's a sign. We have lots of signs inside of our barn and all around the property. I have a question. This particular sign is a metal sign. It's really cool. I love it. And I hope this is just an accident or whatnot. But we have it says McFadden, and it's a baseball player, number 12. Who is this guy? And it's all lit up on the back. It's got lights. Maybe we should light it up and see. Light it up, up, up. I'm on fire. I'm gonna light it up and see what it looks like. Hold on. I am not a baseball fan. I don't know who McFadden is. I've never mentioned anything about being a fan. It has my name. It says Justin and Lauren Steinmetz right on the front of it. Oh gosh, Dorinda. Oh, she said I didn't send it by mistake, by accident. This is obviously a baseball sign. I don't know anybody. I mean, if you were to ask me, I would know Ken Griffey Jr. and Babe Ruth and maybe Shoeless Joe Jackson. But it does have a company called... No, it doesn't have a company on it. It says Shipping Department, Jamaica, New York. That's all it says. So I will enjoy my new McFadden baseball sign, I suppose. Who sent it? Maybe somebody tried to send us a metal sign, and the company got it wrong. Ernie Banks, Lou Gehrig. Yeah, throw me some of the old school names in there, but McFadden... That is a tenant, a landlord. I used to be a tenant in Reading with a bow and arrow shop, and his name was Ryan McFadden. Ryan, you look it up if you don't believe me. Ryan McFadden. He was my landlord, and I ended up buying the warehouse from him back in the day, and then we sold it, and we didn't make any money off of it. But yeah, Ryan McFadden. I don't know who else. All right, well, that was it. I just really wanted to know who McFadden was. Right, someone else is wondering why they got a goat sign. I'm certain. All right, so there are some LEDs on here. Whoa, Cindy sent a 1999 super sticker. Thank you. Let's go see what this looks like really quick. Take me 2 seconds, I think. Guys, this is the chaos I have over here. These are all the computer parts. Oh, excuse me. I burped. I burp when I drink coffee. I think this is the gaming computer. I don't think it's on right now, is it? There it goes. It's lighting up. Oh, you don't think it's anyone famous? You've had stuff like that made for your kids. So you think this is an adult who basically was trying to get some gift for their child, and they ended up with this. Hey, thanks for becoming a member. Oh, you've been a member. Good for you. Let's plug it in real quick. We're going to go see Toffee this morning. She should have babies this weekend if all is exactly as planned. Whoa, dear. Whoa, dear. Hold on. Okay, you ready for McFadden? Hey, Dee Dee. There we go. It lights up. How fun is that? And look, I have a remote. I really just wish, I wish it was a goat. Wait. Ah, it changes colors. Da, 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 da. Now, your son does not have the exact same gaming computer. I can guarantee you that. You want to know why? Because mine was a custom build for my needs. It was custom built. I went into Micro Center and they built it. Thank you, Evelyn. To do everything I need it to do. There's no computer out there like this because there's a little bit of everything in this computer to suit my needs. This is kind of like he would have had to have all 20 components match up with the 20 components that I have. Oh gosh, here we go. Now we've got, look at that. Is that a girl? Wait a minute, is it a girl? It is, it's got a ponytail. You guys are smart. All right, so now we know for certain that this was meant to go to somebody else. Okay, somebody out there is a follower that has a daughter that plays baseball that's last name is McFadden. Does someone else out there, they have to be a follower of the page, right? You have to be a follower of the page. So I'm going to look it up. Is there a way to look up your subs and see all the names of all your subscribers? I know on Facebook I can do that. I'm not sure if there's a way to do that on YouTube. But I'm going to look up anybody on my page named McFadden. And if anybody sees anybody comment the word, the last name McFadden, let's send it back. I would love to send it back because I will be honest with you. The only way that's getting hung up in the barn is if I decide it's a joke. It has to be a joke. Okay, well, that's that. Let's go to the barn. I have packages to open. I'll show you them, but I'm not going to open them. You guys haven't seen the animals in a day or two, so let's go to the barn and we can go see the animals, and we'll open the packages some other time. There is no sender. It came from a drop shipping place. No name, just Jamaica, New York, and some most likely warehouse address. Shoes are out there. Did I do it again? Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. I'm not that innocent. There's the coat. Yeah. Let's leave the singing to the professionals, okay? You think you've seen McFadden in the comments? I have not seen a McFadden in the comments. By the way, I made a double of the coffee for Cinco because his cup is still somewhere. Then you guys have a mission. Find. Oh gosh, Nightbot, come on. Maybe I can get a reminder from somebody that I need to take Nightbot off of. I need to. There you go. Okay, Grace's baby. Blah blah blah. Oh my goodness. Oh, Mary says his cup is in the dishwasher. Mary, by the way, you'll be proud of me. I started the dishwasher this morning. I filled it up and I put the pot in there and I hit start. So, dishes are being done. Oh, look how nice these boots look. All right, here we go. Packages. Right here, shipping department. Package. That one got wet. It rained sideways last night. Yeah. All right, let's head out to the barn. Yeah, Cindy, I'm curious too. How is Mr. Mark doing? Look how clean the driveway looks now so far. Let's get up to where all the construction was. Listen. Can you hear it? Wait for it. Not the cars. I don't hear it now. Oh, listen. It's a train. Can you hear the train? I can hear the train. You know what? Those cars are noisy when it rains. Let's put it that way. Am I afraid something didn't crawl in my boots overnight? No, I've never been afraid of that. Maybe back in the day when I was a kid, it's kind of like thinking about, oh my gosh, is there a monster under my bed? I don't think of that anymore. I grew up. Because honestly, if something crawls in my boot and I stuff my fat feet in here, it's just going to get squished and it's not going to live. So I saw the merch door was open. Yes. It's been open since Saturday. So this area right here, I'd love to get some grass seed down. This is the only part that is transferring mud into the driveway. And it pools up in the low spot right here. And then when that dries, I got a pile of mud. But here's what I kind of like about it. If I can get rid of the mud that's underneath here. See the mud clumps? Oh, now that'll all stop once I seed that. But what I like about the pile of water being right here is, see, it's all dammed up. It's dammed up. We have to move the mud and allow it to go. Watch, we're letting the dam waters go. That'll drain now. But I like having a little pile of water here so you can rinse your feet after you come out of the courtyard. Look, it's draining. You see it, everybody? Here's all you gotta do. Look how easy this is to drain it out. Ta-da! Drained, and it's gonna head, the water's gonna head underneath to my French drain and clean everything up. Wait, Kathy gifted 5 memberships and I missed it. I'm sorry. What the what? Thank you, Kathy. Cinco! I got your coffee. I don't want to bring the cup in there yet. Thank you, Kathy. If anybody's wondering, when somebody gifts a membership, the gifter does not have the choice who they go to. So don't feel sad or upset that you weren't chosen. YouTube just picks it for you. So we thank you very much, Kathy, for that. Hank, do you like coffee? Have we ever given Hank coffee? Hank, have we ever given you coffee? Huh? Would you like to try some, buddy? Here. Oops, excuse me. No, he says, you don't have muffins? I'm not interested. Hi. What do you smell on my coat? What do you smell on my coat? Hi, Bambi. Hi. Good morning. Pep. Go take a look at Andy's Facebook reels. He posted a little reel yesterday of Pep. It's hilarious. You gotta watch it. Now your beard is getting big, isn't it, Daisy? Let's go see how Mama's doing. No baby's born yet, right? I guess you'd come tell me.
I checked this morning. Coffee's doing her thing.
Heading over to the baby ward here. I could have went around. I took the hard way in. Oh, continued prayers. Okay, I didn't see the response from Cindy, but assuming prayers are needed your way. Surgery's tough. Surgery is very tough. Speaking of surgery, Auntie Sue is done with her surgery, but she had issues with the social workers coming in trying to kick her out. Literally trying to kick her out after a few days, saying you're going to have to leave or it's going to cost you $5,000, blah, blah, blah. Well, she sent me a text early this morning. She says, "Hey, great news, great news. Her insurance approved her for a 9-day stay at the Hershey Medical Center, so she has time to breathe. She's good to go until April 11th, which is awesome. And essentially, their policy didn't match up with the law." Their policy didn't match up with the law, which is crazy. How can their policy, because they want to save money and they're trying to kick somebody out of the hospital who's not ready, their policy didn't match up with the law. So that's crazy. But so she's still in there. Probably ticked a few people off, but you know what? In this world, you can't really get places without ticking off a few people. Not that that's your goal. That's not your plan. It just happens. Dude, stay still and let me catch you. Look at him. He's a little spunky guy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi there. Well, what are you doing? I would give you some coffee. Well, you can have a little sip, but I'm not going to let you drink any. You can just have a taste. Going back here, we're waiting for them to kick Mark out sooner than he is ready. So that's why I stayed at the hospital with him to be his advocate. That's awesome because people in the hospital need an advocate. I know Mark is a quiet guy. Every time I've met him, he's been a quiet person. So I don't know. Even after surgery, the thing is, the drugs and the just your condition, you feel like they want to take advantage of you. And so that is awesome that you're staying there. I wish somebody could just stay with Sue permanently in the hospital, but there's nobody there for her other than us stopping in every now and then saying hello. But she does have an attorney now, which is good. How was your coffee this morning there, Teeny? Teeny tiny itty bitty. Well, you're just licking the cup. Why don't you just take a little sip? There we go. That's better. Noah, would you like some? Oh, gosh. Tina, are you a coffee drinker and we don't know it? Are you a secret coffee drinker? Let's see that question again here, or I'll just do it. Are you keeping Tiny, Noah, and Chip in SFF, not to sell them? I am keeping the girls. Most likely Noah and Chip will come up for sale or adoption, however you want to call it. I don't know. I don't know what you call it. Like, what are you supposed to call it? If I were a nonprofit 301c or whatever, I guess I would call it adoption. Since I'm not a nonprofit, I have to call it sale, but I say adoption anyways. Realistically, we don't make any money off of them for the sale price. It covers it literally because we purchased these guys right here. Tina and Tiny were purchased and added to our farm. Noah was a rescue. He might stay. I don't know. Typically, though, too many males around. But I don't know. People get all up in arms when you say, "Oh, we're going to sell the goats." But if you're a nonprofit, you can have them adopted. It's fine. That's totally okay because you're covering your costs. But what do you think I'm doing? I cover my costs as well, or I try to. But realistically, like I said, we typically buy the goats for more than we sell them for. We do our snuggling events, and that's where we'll monetize off of it, and we'll socialize the goats. They'll get used to people, and eventually they'll end up in somebody's backyard who fell in love with them. Here we go. Carol, please don't let the tiny babies have coffee. People have posted to tell you that it's poisonous for goats. I have to ask you a question. Do you really know what you're talking about? Did you know that coffee was discovered by goats? Did you know that? It's not poisonous, and it's, even if it were, everything in moderation. He would need to be guzzling the coffee like down in order to even get poisoned, but they're not. They're not allergic, or it's not poisonous to the goats. People can say it. I don't believe it. I've given coffee to my animals. If you wake up in the mornings and see me for the last 3 years, I let all my goats have a little sip of coffee. It's fine. I'm just going to ignore that comment ever came through. I appreciate it though. But coffee was discovered by, let's pull up the story, by goats. Farmer noted, I'm not going to pull up the story. You guys can pull it up. You have Google. Farmer discovered his goats were all hyped up, and he went and investigated, and they were eating the coffee beans and the plant, and then they were like, oh my, look, it's got caffeine in it. Let's try it out. It's all good though. Understand people are just concerned. But you got to put yourself in my shoes for 1 second. The amount of people that tell me what to do or what not to do or do this or don't do that is out of control on a daily basis. So I just take everything with a grain of salt. That's all. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama Lightning. So here's the one that's pregnant. Well, there's more than one pregnant. Here's the one that's ready to have babies on Sunday. Sunday. I want to get my computer set up here with my cameras because I would love a camera facing all over the place in here. I want to cover the whole barn, well, at least the maternity ward, so we can be on point when she's ready to birth. So I'm going to check her ligaments real quick. She's not going to like it. She's not going to like it. Yes, Angel Watch is going to be happening. My goal today, good morning, Mike Bleeker. My goal today is to get the Angel Watcher set up with the new computer and cameras. Good girl. I like when you come in here. Oh, gosh. Looks like we added some fencing here to keep the babies from escaping. And oh, well, happy birthday, Mark. Happy birthday, Mark. All right, girl. Come here. 62. He does not look 62. No way. Mark is a young 62. Let's check these ligaments. All right, she still has some ligaments there, guys. She's not quite ready. I think we're going to follow suit. I think she's going to give birth on Sunday. I think you're going to give birth on Sunday to triplets. That's what I think. What do you guys think? And I think they're all going to have lipstick on like you do. If you notice, she doesn't actually have black. She's not actually wearing lipstick. She just has black around her lips. All right. All right, you're good. Blech. I hear you. Eden. That's Eden. I know all of the goats' voices by now. Listen. Watch. You hear it? It's scary though, because she has one of those voices that reminds you of the death cry. you don't know what the death cry is with a goat, it's a very sad, pathetic cry before they leave us, and it really breaks your heart, and you know it. You know it when you hear it. So every time Eden gives me the death cry, I kind of stop in my tracks and I look. And I've gotten to the point where I've gone over and like, oh my gosh, something's wrong. And it turns out it's just Eden. And the crazy thing is, now that I think about it, Eden is the last name of that monster that tried to slaughter the bulls and successfully did that with Uno. And then we got Eden. One of the followers named this goat Eden. I'm wondering, it's weird. It's strange. All I gotta say is it's strange. But she's fine. Eden is actually completely fine, and it's a beautiful name. It's a beautiful name. Chickens, are you laying eggs? Are you laying your eggs? There's a bottle in the stall where she got hidden in the hay. Yeah, Garden of Eden. Think about that. Yeah, maybe the Garden of Eden. Huh. Strange. So Sean was tempted by the money. It was the greed. It was the money, and life didn't matter to him. What's up, Jeff? Boy? Jeff Boy? I have some coffee left for Cinco. Let's find him. So Sean was tempted by the money he could get for the bulls and didn't care about the value of life. And his last name is Eden. Now the death cry carries on through the baby goat Eden. I don't know. It's a stretch. It's a stretch. Cinco! Cinco, are you over here? In the baby stall. Of course he is. I don't think we're doing Liberty tonight. We've got the tool sale tonight. I'm pretty sure we're going to try tomorrow. What's going on with Sean? Are you going after him? Well, the last I had thought about going after Sean was the flower show, and I talked to somebody that knew a lawyer that actually advocates for animals and is an animal lover, and I was waiting for that point of contact to come through. I want to hire somebody that's going to persecute to the highest degree, as well as understand animal law, and there is somebody at a horse rescue that has an attorney and talked about having the perfect person for that. I want the perfect person. I'm still within the statute of limitations. He may be sitting back thinking that all is well and I'm going to get away with this. I just lined my pocket with $5,000, but the truth of the matter is he's not. Apollo! You guys don't get the coffee. Deborah wants to let it go. So, Deborah, I gotta ask you a question. If somebody came in there and shot your dog and stole $5,000 from you, would you just let it go? It's kind of just exactly what happened. I mean, chalk it up to he's young, it's okay. Yes, I get it. I understand that. No, hey, back up. Back up. Understand that I can't be the judge. Okay, but what he did was wrong. I'm not the one who's supposed to be persecuting him, but the law can. Okay, back up. Look, he's getting really pushy. Uh-oh. Sir. Sir. Come here, I want to hug you. Okay. Watch my kneecaps, okay? Watch the groin. How about you turn around and head out of here? All right. Guess what I'm not liking? This. I'm not liking this right now. See this? Sir. We're going to have to act on this, honey. We're going to have to act on this. Spring is here. Spring is here. It's not cold. He's not weak anymore. It's time for the castration. I'm blocking myself from him because, well, you know, his body's good now. He was a sick cow for a very long time. He was a sick bull for a very long time. If you guys had watched my channel long enough, you'll see he was at the other farm and he was nearly dead. We had to save him from Chuck. Chuck was actually goring him in the back end, and he had scars all over. But this motion of him approaching me and not backing down, this is now a little worrisome. And his body is in better shape to handle a surgery. And I think it's time to take care of business. So let's make a call to the vet. Maybe I do it right this moment. I know he wants more coffee, but it turns out, what will he do to get that coffee? What will he do to me to get to the coffee? I don't know. I'm making a call right now. This way you guys can see I mean business. I'm serious. I'm serious about this. Jeff, you might want to come by and say goodbye to his nuts, or get your fence up sooner than later so you can put him in there and get him a girlfriend. But I'm a little fearful for my own sake right now. I have actually a little, at this moment, the door is there. He is in between the door, and I am here. And my anxiety is a little bit up. My anxiety is a little bit up. I'm feeling it right now. So, we'll see what Jeff has to say in the comments here. What did Jeff say? I'm trying to scroll back to see what Testicle Festival round 2. I don't see Jeff's comment. It's way back there. Can somebody repeat what Mr. Jeffrey said? Oh, Jeff, he's not your bull to pay for, so. Okay, we're good for now. Thank you, Gloria. We appreciate that. All right. I know what a bull can do. Absolutely. I had a bull put me in the hospital.
Good morning, Dr. Herschel's office.
Hey, question. Well, maybe you can have the doctor call, or the vet call. It's Justin Steinmetz, the goat farm. I got that other smaller bull that I had been waiting for the spring and nice and weather and for his body to come around to see if he'd be interested in doing a castration or if he can look at him and tell me if he still has the right size testicles to band, or if it's even possible at this age. I don't know the pros and cons to banding, a 2 or 3 year old bull, but he was.
Oh God, no. How old is?
But he's
2 or 3
small.
years old?
He's on the much smaller side. He was sick for a very long time, and
So how old is it?
he's 3.
Okay.
Yeah, he's about 700 pounds, but compared to the other bulls that I had, his balls are half the size. His body is half the size. So I'm not sure if it's a surgical procedure or a banding. I want to know the pros and cons to both, but it's time. We finally are.
Can you restrain him?
We can get him restrained. Yeah, he's very. Yeah, I can get him restrained.
Okay. All right, I'll check with him and then I'll give you a buzz back.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks. Yep.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kathy. All right, I made the phone call. That is step 1. I was waiting for the nice weather. It's still a nip in the air, but nothing that's going to be... I want you to be weary of Cinco, just because he's starting... Well, he's starting to act like my other bull did, and then my other bull put me in the hospital.
Yeah, I'm a bit wild. I haven't had any issues with him. I haven't had any issues when I'm around him being wild, but I've seen him just be wild on his own.
Right.
When I'm off doing something.
Right, and if you get in the way of that, those horns can still pierce your skin.
Well, usually what I do is, because I know he gets kind of scared, especially when I'm walking down this hallway and he's there. So I'll call out his name so he knows I'm coming. So he doesn't get startled.
Well, the problem was he didn't just get scared. I was just over there and I tried to push him away and move him away, and he approached me instead.
Yeah.
And I thought the typical, hey, he'll go away because he's a scaredy cat, didn't work. You sucker! Get out of here!
We should lock him in.
We should chop his head off is what we should do. Oh my gosh. I'm stealing a feather for that. You sucker! Bye, goodbye. I don't know who that is.
Well, yesterday when I was
Yesterday you were what?
I was cleaning all the water things.
Bye, Hannah!
I didn't feel like him biting me, so I just kept locking him in the stall.
You.
Now who's the... he thinks he's so big and tough, and we just put him in here.
I wish we could castrate him, but their gonads are on the inside of their body.
But not all male turkeys, because there's some places that have male turkeys that the male turkeys aren't a problem.
Yes, he just bit me. Classic Tom. You're dumb. Love you, but you're dumb. Look how vibrant his red is right now. His colors are so... They'll be pale later, but right now, the blood... Oh my gosh. Yeah, a muzzle would be nice. He needs a timeout and a turkey roaster. Oh my gosh, Nightbot was timed out. You timed out my Nightbot. That's so funny. Thank you. Look how big. He doesn't have these things that chickens have. Maybe you know what? I accidentally stepped on that one and broke it off right there. This side, he has one. Angela! Angela just sent a $49 super. Thank you, Angela. She said for an amazing time at SFF. Did Tom bite you, Angela? Spray bottle full of water and vinegar, maybe. But here's what the chickens will come after you with. And you're supposed to just take a pair of pliers and just rip them off.
Yeah.
I can't bring myself to do that. It's
He
gross.
tried to kick me yesterday.
Ow, crap. Fricker.
You were being so nice.
I was petting you. Apparently, Tom does not like pets.
That's it, Tom. You're going to stay here all day.
Yes, he could stay here all day. Let's turn the heat on. You know what? You get out when the goats eat the hay off of you. Yes. You're free when the goats finish their meal. That's when you can come out of timeout. I'll give you a pillow since I know it'll be uncomfortable for a little while. There's your pillow. Now you stay. I got an idea for a shirt. Oh gosh, what is it? What is it, Jeff? Guys, that's my coffee. That's my coffee. Okay. Let's see, Millie's out, Grayson's out. Let's check all the other goats. Hope is even more pregnant than ever. Look at her. Tom the Pecker. Okay. Who would buy a shirt that says Tom the Pecker? Oh my gosh. And Tom the Pecker. It's funny.
I think it's funny just seeing his head pop out of there.
Yeah.
He's just looking around in there.
All right, it's muggy and humid, and the barn is a little damp. I'd like to try to crack open all these windows as far as we could. Not that one over there. That one can't open too far.
Because that's where the billies are, right?
Because Hugh can come through there from the other way. But these ones can open further with some blocks. We can open the side doors over there and that top door maybe. I want to get some air circulation going to dry it out in here.
Well, the side door is like the one in this corner.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to dig that out because Ada tried to jump out of there yesterday.
Well, maybe if she's distracted. But if one goat gets out, it's not that big of a deal because they'll be hanging around and we'll be here and see it. But you could dig it out if you'd like. But
It's just gotten really high.
you could
I think it's all
move it over that way and make a pile.
Okay.
Yeah, the spring cleaning will be coming of the entire barn to get rid of this high stuff. You have a board on the ground maybe from that? I'm not sure. It's like boards just show up out of nowhere.
This isn't the same type of wood.
No, it's not. I don't know where it came from.
I'm assuming this is working because I haven't seen Ada or Butterfly.
Oh, they haven't gotten in there.
No.
Oh, good.
Well, I don't know. Have they gotten in here?
You know, I don't know. Are they in there now?
No.
And is Monroe in there?
I don't know. But I know Gumdrop can fit through this. But Gumdrop's not wide, she's tall.
Yeah, she's tall and skinny.
Like, some of the tall and skinny ones can still fit in. Which I don't know how it exactly fits.
Supposed to drop down to 30 in a day or two. All right, well, we still got to air this barn out. And I don't think that in a day or two, Cinco will be fixed. And honestly, I just wanted to avoid sub-free. Whoa. Did you see that? Thank you, Cheryl. I don't know if you see that. They're attacking this bird. There's 4 of them going after this bird right here. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Look right here. I'm trying to capture this. They're going after this bird. It's like a bird fight. Now what are they doing? Okay, everyone moved, I guess. I think there's babies being born. Oh my gosh, is that time already? Really? There's babies. There's babies. I forgot the barn swallows are laying right now. I forgot about that. This is about the time they all start hatching. Let's see if all the nests are full. There's another nest right there. That one's full. There's a hole in the floor over there. Barn swallows are in full swing.
Are those birds?
Yes, those are those birds that have nests all over up under here. And they're laying their eggs. Bye, Angela. See ya. Well, everything seems to be in order around here. I'm just gonna peek. Peek, 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 peeky, peeky, peek. Maisie, there's a lot of green grass over there, but there's a lot of mud right here. Are you enjoying the mud? You're disgusting right now. You are a dirty girl. Go ahead, give me the ball. I'll throw it. Unless you want to just pet. You just want me to pet you? No projects yet. Well, we can go check on, you know what we can do real quick? I'll take that. Just gentle. Just gentle. Here we go. Just gentle. Gently let it go. God, Tammy, I would never give her a bath and a brushing and then put her back out here. No way. We've had her for what, 3-4 years now? She's been an outdoor dog ever since we got her. Ever since we got her. She's not an indoor dog. She's not. She gets so much exercise out here. In fact, I feel bad for golden retrievers that just sit in the house all day. That's an injustice to the breed. She needs to run. She needs to have exercise, roll around in the mud, play with the pigs. But I do want to check on Apollo real quick. He has a scar, a big gash on his nose that I think came from a raccoon. I know it sounds crazy, but as much searching as possible, we couldn't find anywhere that would cause such a big gash on his face. So let's take a look. The problem is it's been open for a couple days. I do not think it's suturable. Suturable. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Come on. Can you sit up here? Can you come up? Come here. Come here, bud. The problem is he just wipes the ointment right on out. Now it's an up and down cut right here on the side of his cheek. Come here. He doesn't seem like he's in pain. You put the ointment in, he rubs it out with his paw. Just pushes it right on out. So I think he got the gash. Honestly, the other night, the camera was facing this way. The dogs were going nuts. They've been going nuts the last few nights, actually, around 10:30, 11 p.m. And at night, my camera can only see figures. And it looked like a raccoon out here. Now, one day I saw a raccoon out here. And I think the raccoons are trying to get in to eat the chickens. That's what they do. And I believe, because we went through here. He couldn't have gotten this deep of a gash just from the things that we've seen around here. There's definitely something else at cause here. And look, actually, I didn't even notice that right next to the laceration. Yes, there will be some iodine on it. I do believe it's gonna have to be one of those things that just heals up, because it didn't get noticed until, well, 2 days ago. And we tried the ointment thing first, but since the ointment doesn't work, the iodine is the go-to. All right. Look at you three. It doesn't bother him. That's Jessica Rabbit, Bree, and Myrtle. Did I disturb your slumber? Were you guys slumbering? How cute. The three besties. I'm coming past you. Don't worry. It'll be fine. Oh, now I ruined it. Yeah, the only thing I have to worry about now, I think I'm going to allow it to heal in an open position. That's the problem is I already know it's too late to suture it. When the vet calls back, I'll ask him about that as well. I'm coming over here for my can of iodine. Iodine. And then I'm hopping off of here. We'll go spray his face and then we'll say goodbye, okay? I don't know why I had to go so far for it, but you know. No, not doing the antibiotics. Unless it starts to get red or inflamed. Boy! I did check Toffee's ligaments. She still has them. They are softening up, though. Tom will get himself out. Tom's naughty. Tom's a naughty boy. I'm coming in. You're not coming out. Not yet. The donkeys think they're coming out. Hi, buddy. Hi. Let's go where it's dry. Yeah, I got something for you. Hi, buddy. Come here. Now sit. Good boy. Be a good boy. See, right next to the laceration is another small wound that could have been a laceration. So there definitely was two things there. Stop. It's pretty meaty. This is iodine. Yep, I'm gonna spray it on you. Stay still. No! Oh gosh! Get back here. Come here. Oh, lay down. Lay down. And don't move. Lay down and don't move. Do not. Hey. What'd I say? No. Hey. Oh. Come here. You have to get this sprayed. It doesn't hurt. Come here. It doesn't hurt, I promise you. Lay down. He doesn't want it sprayed. got some of it in there. Hey. It's a spray bottle, silly. I'm gonna have iodine all over me now. Well, that doesn't work. It's fine. I'll put it away. I'll put it away. Sucker. He is so strong. I couldn't hold him down if I wanted to. Ugh. Buddy, it's fine. I stopped. Don't worry about it. You got no worries. Sprayed iodine all over my hand first and then put it on. Maybe. Maybe. I got some in though. That's why I stopped. I did get some in. I didn't like it, but I got it in. All right, everybody. That's my time for today. Thank you so much for joining me. My goal today, oh, hold on, forgot his meds. My goal today is to, did we trip the breaker in here again? No, that light bulb's out though. It's dark in here. It's dark in here. Oh no, I can't see anything. Where'd it go? All right, well, whatever. I'll see you guys on the flip side here. Let's come out here real quick. Just so you can see us before we say goodbye. Oreo, say bye to your dad. Say goodbye to your papa. Say bye, Joelle. See ya. Bye, Oreo. Anyway, my goal is to set the cameras up for angel watching. Maybe we'll see you a little bit later with a live stream all set up, okay? All right. Look, even Joelle has a bigger beard than Oreo. Goodbye for now. Ta-ta.